Hello and welcome to yet another video here on the YouTube channel Spelföreningen Fellowship. My name is Andreas Norwegian Viking, and today we take a closer look at the Battle Company's rule set scenario, the Artifact. So, local legend claims that a valuable and perhaps powerful artifact remains in some nearby ruins. The lieutenant decided to check out the ruins but discovered an enemy patrol doing the same thing. Is there actually something valuable within the ruins? If so, can we claim it before the enemy gets it? So this is a fun little scenario. It does cater towards well, some armies than not. We'll get into that later. Please remember that the way you choose the scenarios in the Battle Company's rule set at the moment is that the player with the lowest warband rating does the choosing of the scenario. And this means that he or she can choose the scenario that best suits him or her, or indeed is the worst for your opponent. So it might be a good thing to look at all these videos, or indeed read the rule set before choosing what scenario to play. So the layout of the board is a simple 4x4 foot battlefield with a large impressive ruin, approximately 10 by 10 inches in the middle. The ruin should have an inner and outer layer of collapsed walls if possible, but the terrain is placed as desired for an interesting and visually pleasing layout. So yeah, a Weathertop might do exactly as intended for this. Might be a bit large, but if you have the Forge World Weathertop set, I'm not as lucky as to have that yet. I am hoping that Forge World will re-release that at a later date. If you're listening, Adam, make it happen. I want that so bad. But indeed, any other terrain will do. You can have foreground ruins, the Osgiliath ruins you can use. Games Workshop has released tons of different types of ruins and buildings later years that we can just build your own. Tons of possibilities for making a magnificent ruin for your games. So the starting positions is that the player with a lower Battle Company rating should pick a side and deploy within 3 inches of the table edge. Then his opponent sets out across from him. The objective is to carry the artifact of the table edge, of your table edge, that is, and the game concludes at the end of the turn that the artifact is carried off the board. Now for some special rules, and here is the interesting thing. Only foot models may enter the ruin. Now this is quite cool because some armies do tend towards bringing a full cav or indeed high cav model count in. So you may only enter the ruin on horse or on foot. Mounted models may dismount, and mount will remain in place until the rider return. The mount may be fought and shot at. So you can rush forward and then dismount. But then again, if your mount is killed, stuff can happen. So it's a very cool effect to have on a cavalry warband. Any model within the ruins who is not involved in the combat and has not fired his bow may search for the artifact. Mark it as not fired his bow. I think that should be fired any throwing or indeed a missile weapon at all. May search for the artifact. Before the fight phase commences, players may alternate rolling for each model that is searching for the artifact, beginning with the player who has priority. If the model is within the outer set of walls, the artifact is found on a roll of 11 plus on 2d6. If the model is within the inner walls, it's found on a 9 plus on 2d6. Once it is found, keep track of which model has the artifact. Should the model be slain, place a mark on the table to note the artifact's position. It is treated as a light burden and may be passed to a friendly model in base contact once per turn. The model who retrieves the artifact receives 2 bonus experience. So here's the kicker. You will be able to rush off into the ruins on mount. then you can dismount, search for the artifact. But then again, if you only have one hero with a mount or one model with a mount, that again makes it a bit difficult, because then more models will rush in towards you and try to fight you off while you search for a relic, stuff like that. But you may then again mount if you have the Expert Rider, and that is a skill you have to buy as well. So Expert Riders can do quite well in this scenario. They can be lucky and search for it, find it on the first try, then rush back to the mount it again, and then rush off. So this is quite cool. It makes the dismount remounting viable again, not seen in SPG since scenario play in the early days of Lord of the Rings. So quite a cool comeback as well. So yeah, that is the scenario, the artifact. Please join us tomorrow as we take a look at quite an interesting new scenario called the Plague. As always, please comment, like, share and subscribe, and support your Hobbit hobby.